everybody. Hi, it's Tim from Cruising Together Couple here, bringing you a video about this phone card, SIM card that we purchased for our European trip that we have coming up. We're leaving in about 10 days as I'm filming this. And so what I'm hoping is that this works out well and I'll be able to give you a good review about how well it worked. It is called the UK Big 3, and it is a SIM card that you can put in an unlocked phone and you'll have cell service when you are in Europe. We are about to go cruise on MSC World Europa, and our carrier does not have an international plan for us. So we had to figure something else out. So what we did is we ordered this off Amazon. There's different levels. We got a 12 gig. We don't go through 12 gig in a month on our cell phones here in the United States, so we should be good. And the thing with the one that we got, there are other ones, but this one will not allow you to call back to the US, which to us was okay because you're not going to have your regular cell phone number anyway. You're going to get a new cell phone number. You can call anywhere in Europe, call and text in Europe, but you cannot call and text back to the United States. So the way we're going to communicate with our children and things like that is by using Messenger. I have a Google number I could use because that all goes over data. Snapchat, FaceTime, any of these things. I don't think you can do FaceTime because I'm thinking that it does not allow for video streaming. So you'd have to only text. So I guess there's that. But anyway, we're going to do that. Our kids have Snapchat and all these things like that. So we've got them too, just for communication purposes, because they all run off data. And that's all we plan on using is data. We need data to check our airline, be able to check in on different things, check our emails or whatever. So this is when we're not on the ship and we need to be able to access and call or text our kids or whatever, we're going to use this. So what we need is I have an old unlocked cell phone. I'm going to be using that, and this is a SIM card. So we need to start by opening this up and figuring out how we go about getting this activated and check this out then. Okay, so here's the little SIM card in there, and inside, as you open it up, there is instructions on what to do. So it says, let's get started. Put the new SIM card in your phone and we will text you your new number. Download our app to top up and buy a data pack, which you can buy some data. If you want to call, you can buy some extra data. So let's go ahead and let's put this in the phone. Okay, the first thing I found in doing this, when you take it out, it's like this, and you have to break the little SIM card out of the plastic. So I did that. You get this. Now this is bigger than the area. So I was very confused by it on how this is going to work because it wouldn't fit. But there's actually even another layer here, if you can see, to take off. And I couldn't even see the little cut line in there or anything. It was pretty small, but you gotta get that second little layer off. And now it fits in the micro SD spot of your phone. Okay, so we're putting it in the phone, closing it. Okay, I had my phone in airplane mode, so I just turned it off at airplane mode. Okay, the SIM card is in the phone, and of course, it's not just going to send me a phone number. What we need to do now is go to the website and activate it. So the website is tsim.mobi/activate. So let's go there, and we need to punch in a serial number, and let's see what happens. Okay, I've entered the serial number. I haven't hit next yet, but as I type it in, is pretty good because once I got one number off, I accidentally hit the 2 instead of the 3. It already said this is a wrong number. So it knew as I was typing that this was going to be a correct number or not. It says it's correct. Let's hit next. And now we pick an activation date. So I need to put in my name, email, and an activation date for my phone. So let's do that. Okay, as I'm filling this out, a weird thing is there is no activations on Sundays. Whatever. So activation is complete at the end of the day of the date you select, and then your SIM card will be good from the date it is activated. So if you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, like we are going to be, and I'm doing this 10 days early, then I should be good because I got, 14 days plus another 7. I got 21 days. I also go and have another 9 days past our trip for my phone to be good. So I'm doing this early because I'm not sure if it's even going to work or not. I want to make sure it works. So I'm activating this, and actually, being today, I'm doing this on a Sunday. I'm actually going to pick Monday to activate it. So I won't probably know today if this is working. I will have to wait to see, but I'm going to hit submit and we're going to see what happens here. Good job. Activation form successfully submitted. Thank you. We will get back to you soon by email is what it says. So we will wait and see what happens. Supposedly I'm going to get an email with a new phone number and that this is activated. In fact, we've got the email. Okay, so I am downloading the app. It's called 3. It's just got the big pink 3 for the logo. Like it shows right there. And it's just called 3. And with it, you can track your usage and you can buy more time or whatever it is that you need. So I'm going to fill out the stuff I need to do to get this going. Okay, it looks like that's all I can do for today. I'm got the app. I've signed in using my phone number and everything, but it doesn't tell me anything because I'm not really activated yet. So we're going to have to wait till we're activated. I do find that being that this was an old phone and I had no cell service on it, it does say up in the corner now AT&T. So I'm kind of assuming that it's connected with the AT&T network. And as soon as they get it activated, which obviously will be tomorrow because there's no activations on Sunday, we should be working. So we'll keep you informed, and hopefully this works out and this is something that you can use too if you're traveling in Europe and do not have extra roaming capabilities. When we purchased this, let me just double check. This cost $18.87. So it's a pretty cheap way to go to have data and service while you're in Europe for however long you're going to be there, up to 30 days. So, all right, we'll check back once we know what is up and if we're up and running on our phone. Okay, now it's for the moment of truth. I'm going to fire up this other phone that we put that SD card in, and we're going to see if it's going to work here. Okay, we turned on mobile data and roaming, the two things you have to turn on. And I see that I have, it says 4G, and oh, I'm getting all my notifications now. It's working. It works. Yay, we have cell service using that SD card. Okay, I'm giving an update about our SIM card, the 3 SIM card that we've been using. So far, almost everywhere it's worked. Pretty much no problems on the ship, even though we've been in port. Not a great signal sometimes, probably because of the ship. But other than that, Spain, France, Italy, Sicily, everywhere it has worked. I even did a live stream with it from Sicily today, and that even worked. I was able to live stream. So it is working well so far on this trip. Okay, we are back from our cruise, and it was wonderful, and we enjoyed every moment of it. And one of the things that really helped was us using this SIM card. It did work well. The only problem I seem to have is for some reason on the ship. I don't know if it had to do with the steel of the ship. And it wasn't all the time. It was just a couple times that I happened to notice that I couldn't get a signal on the ship, which wasn't that big a deal at all. So this prepaid SIM card, I took my old phone, since we have Androids, and I cleared it out because I did not want all my personal information on there. So I basically cleared everything out on my phone, put the SIM card in this extra phone. You could use it in your regular phone if you want. That's just what I did for extra protection to make sure, you know, banking and flights and all the apps that I had on my phone weren't going to be somehow gotten to, because it was never on any Wi-Fi the entire, or cell service, the entire time we were on the trip. But other than that, this SIM card, the UK3 SIM card with 12 gigs, which we didn't even come close to using, of data. There's 3,000 minutes for calling and texting, but you can only do Europe. If you want to get back to the United States, you're going to have to use an app like we did. I have a Google phone number. I text with that. You can make calls with that back to the United States. I also use Messenger on Facebook, and there's Snapchat, anything that runs on data like that. We were able to contact our kids with. And with the data and the signal being so good, I was able to do 2 live streams right there from Italy. As we were walking around the city, I was able to live stream on our Facebook page for our cruise group. So it worked wonderfully. I highly recommend, if you're going to Europe and you don't have an international plan, that you use this SIM card. Very easy to put in the phone and set up, was no problem at all. So we recommend it. We'll put the link down in the bottom here. You click on that, it'll take you right to Amazon, and you can purchase the SIM card and use that for your travels in Europe. It says it's good to up to 71 destinations all across Europe. We had no problem in Amsterdam, Spain, Italy, France, Malta, Sicily. All those places we went to, it worked fine and wonderfully. So we highly recommend it. Watch for our other videos. Please like and subscribe, so when all these videos of our European trip come out and all the things that we did and experiences we had, you'll be able to get and be notified when they come out. All right? Thank you, everybody, for watching our videos. I'm Tim. Wife is Lori. She hates the camera, so you don't see her talking to it too much. And we are the Cruising Together couple.